Hey, so I'm live again. I don't know if I'm actually in view though, because this camera's a bit weird when it comes to that. Apart from blinding myself with the camera flashlight at the moment, I have managed to get everything up. That's why I ended the stream, because I didn't want to try and be speaking while I was doing it. I was losing light, and it was really important that I got this set up done, because it is going to be chilly here tonight. So I'll give you a quick look. So you can see I've set up the fly ropes to this fence here, and then I've put the back fly rope right as far back as I could. So yeah, I mean, it's not as nice as it would be with tent poles, but if we go inside and have a quick look, you can see I've used the tent there as the bottom sheet, just to protect me a bit from that. Oh, never mind these clothes. Those are my night clothes. A bit warmer, softer. I've got my mummy sleeping bag here. This is really warm. I actually took it out of the bag, and as soon as I put my hand in it, I could feel my hand warming up. So that's going to keep me nice and warm tonight. And then I've also got an inflatable like mattress thing. So I inflated it fully last time and I hated it. So I've actually done it a bit softer this time. So yeah, everything's set up for the night. I'm going to try and get to sleep as soon as possible. So I have actually some food here. I've got some pasta, some crisps, an energy drink. But I don't know if I actually want that part. And then I'm going to kind of get to sleep. I've also got this nice San Miguel. No, it's Amstel actually. Toasted beer here, which I'm going to just have it. I think I'll have it inside the tent once, because like I said, it's getting a bit chilly out here. It's getting a bit Blair Witchy. I've heard some weird howling, but because I've camped outside a lot in the past, never in this way, but because I have, it doesn't really bother me. Oh shit, no, it doesn't really bother me camping outside. So apart from the fact that when this light shines in my eyes, I have zero visibility of anything. Now, I am going to set my alarm for about 3 or 4, because currently we have clear skies here. Because I've been using a light for the last half hour, I can't see anything, so I can't see the stars yet. But when it gets dark here, there is little to no light pollution. So I'm really hoping I get to see some stars. So yeah, everything's set up. Disaster averted, but I mean, you know, how you leave the tent poles at home, I don't know. I don't know why. Let's try and show the tent again. I don't know why they were out of the bag, because as far as I can remember, although it was a few years ago, I packed this tent up and I've never touched it since. So I don't know if I've taken the poles out when I got home. Maybe I aired the tent out or something and I took the poles out and put them aside. But I saw the poles. Yes, my phone's trying to do stuff that it shouldn't be doing. I think it's because I touched my headset. Let me just reset this up so it works correctly. How do I get the bloody light now? There we go. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I must have taken the tent poles out for some reason. Like I said, I think I saw them yesterday and then I put them with everything to be packed. But I actually put them because I have another tent like this. And I normally take the tent poles along just in case one breaks. So, again, it's just one of those things, you know. But really, because I'm staying under trees like this, like where I chose, I feel more than comfortable. It's cold now, and it's going to get a bit colder, but it's not going to get a lot colder. But if I'd have been somewhere where I was in the open, I trust the sleeping bag to keep me warm, but I wouldn't have had anything to set this up against. You know, you see here, like if I can get close, you can see how I've tied it up to this fence here. As long as I don't mess around too much inside, it'll keep its position. In actuality, I think I can pull that one out a little bit more just to give it a little bit more shape. But yeah, it's so stupid of me to do that, but well, what can you do? So I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to settle in, because it's what time was it when I last looked? It's like 9:10, and I'm going to be honest with you. I wanted to have finished eating and be in bed now, because my plan is to get up at 6 and go as soon as the sun comes up. So I'm 6:15, maybe 6:30. So I really wanted that 8 hours. Just news on the Achilles. For people who don't know, I injured my Achilles 4.5 years ago, and I've been walking since. I've done lots of walks, but I've never walked with weight, and this is the first time I've actually walked with weight as well, and it's pretty tough coming up here. It's not the easiest climb, so with the backpack full of gear I was concerned, but I feel really good. My feet feel fine, so I feel good, and I'm really ready for the morning. Good job I brought my crampons, isn't it, because there's ice up there. But yeah, that's going to be an experience. So I won't be live streaming anything tomorrow, but I will send some videos, because this is going to be quite nice, as long as the weather's not terrible. If the weather's terrible, I have an abort point, which I won't scale the mountain, but I will continue walking and do a different route. I've actually got 3 routes set up in the GPS that I can do, because I know that the weather's been great this week, but they keep saying at the weekend it's going to turn, at the weekend it's going to turn. I mean, we're not at the weekend yet, but this is the Pyrenees, and you never trust the weather in the Pyrenees. You go day by day, and you just, even hour by hour, sometimes you have to just be really careful. So yeah, so I just wanted to quickly go live just to show everybody that I was okay, and that, it is what it is. I'm not scared of all this darkness. Fucking hell, is that eyes? No. And I'll be fine. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'll put a video on tomorrow, and then I'm probably going to do a walk on Friday, Saturday as well, because this one should be finished tomorrow, and then I'm going to do one Friday, Saturday, and that one I'll remember to take the tent poles. So I was more worried that I'd forgotten the tent pegs, actually. They're more important than the poles half the time. Okay, I'll say good night, people. Have a really good evening, and I'll speak to you very soon.